It's not long since dawn, and 50 horses are mustered on a property just a few kilometres south of Normanville. Preparations are underway for a gruelling 2-day ride across the beautiful Florio Peninsula. Before any ride, horses need to be properly shod and groomed. On this occasion, pack horses are sent off with provisions for lunch and the overnight camp. Of course, before departing on such a trek, sometimes lessons in horsemanship are necessary.
This is Stephen. This is Conlon. Your horse for the day.
It's a long mane, isn't she?
Yeah, she's
like
a Conlon stallion, and her mother was a percher. And I suggest that you wear this gear here, which is R.M. Williams gear, top gear, and
the right stuff to wear for today.
Yeah, what about that?
I've never worn a hat before.
Well, see how that fits you. You look the part.
Oh, well, keep the rain off if it rains. I don't think it'll rain today, though,
I
do
don't know
you?
whether you city guys have got soft hands or not, but it's
Terrific.
and a cup.
Okay, too.
Right.
Great. But it's not as simple as just wearing the right gear, although it makes you feel better. Well, I finally made it into the saddle, and after a pep talk from John O'Leary, it was time to go. John and his crew have been taking people on high country trails for 9 years. Although fun is the name of the game, John is concerned with the safety of the people who ride with him.
The first couple of years we did it without any publicity. We wanted to get everything right. There's a lot involved, a lot of equipment needed, a lot of safety, the right team of horses you've got to have for the safety of the clients. Because most of the riders, or a lot of them, 60% in fact, can't ride when they come to us, and we teach them on the ride.
How popular is it?
Well, it's extremely popular, really. We're normally booked out a couple of months in advance to try and stop the drain of the South Australian people going interstate to the Blue Mountains and the Snowy Mountains to do the same type of riding in very similar type country, less than snow. Because it's right at their back door and for half the price.
Is it a fairly expensive exercise to come on one of these rides?
Well, we don't think so, and our clients tell us that we're too cheap. As a matter of fact, we charge $40 a day, all inclusive. Horses, saddlery, tuition, tucker, top class food, 3 meals a day, and all of the riding and scenic country that you'd ever wish for.
John has clients from all over South Australia, and they have 2 things in common: a love of the countryside and horses.
I came up here for last month, and every single weekend I've been riding, and I went on a 2-day trip. It was really excellent.
So you stayed overnight somewhere?
Yeah, that was this little place. It was really good because it was really camping, so that was a really good day.
Beth Pegler lost a leg in a motorcycle accident 10 years ago. Now I thought you needed both legs to ride a horse properly.
It wasn't that difficult to adjust to, really, and as far as the riding goes, it's really just a matter of balance, because I rode a lot when I was younger, so it's quite easy.
What about controlling the horse? Because don't you need legs to control the horse as well?
Well, only as much as I have.
Well, I'm not really sure how far we've come so far. Oh, but it hasn't all been plain sailing. I did come off the horse just the once when he was taking a drink, and I've sort of half dried out. It's just the boots. Oh, squelch. The saving grace, though, was that it was lunchtime, and while most people saved at the fair, I was told how to swing the billy. Now, 3 times.
3 times around, 2 the other way.
Right, here we go. With a successful cup of tea and a hearty lunch under the belt, it was time to jump back in the saddle and hit the trail again. So as not to upset our stomachs too much, the first part of the ride was very quiet. But when we turned the next corner, whoops, looks like Heather's going to fall off.
Well, it was real feet, really.
In a true documentary makers, the biggest question is, how do you feel?
Embarrassed.
With nothing more than a slightly hurt pride, Heather was fine. But with daylight fading and temperatures falling, it was time to make for our camp. Whoa. Oh. Well, the end of a long, hard ride. And we're all very hungry, including Kahlua here. I don't exactly know how far we've come, but we've trekked a fair distance across the Florio Peninsula. It really is a beautiful part of South Australia, and I can recommend it to everybody. Come on, girls, let's go get something to eat. After such a perfect day's riding, there was only one thing left to do, and none of us could resist riding into the sunset.